Like you wake up in the morning and like, bro, I'm gonna go buy lunch today. What's the first thing that comes to mind? Philly cheesesteak pizza.
Philly cheesesteak.
That's cap. I just want to be David Attenborough.
Aren't you already?
I just want to suck off David Attenborough. You just put McDonald's first.
Yeah.
All right, interview's over, dude. Like I can't believe you've done this. I mean, you can't beat Thanos' cock, so there's no reason like.
Yeah, why even try him, bro?
Why even try? The beach is going like, wah, you know, and the dude's just like, Norway, best way, Best Buy, fuck your bitch, eat Subway. You know what I mean? It's just like.
Yo, you're spitting right now, bro.
No, and the
person's name is Catgirl?
No. Do you know what a Catgirl is?
No.
Dude. Yo, what is good, guys? My name is House Excel, and with me I have Valdias, the one and only, the handsomest, the bestest of boys, Valdias. And this is a first in a series of fun little interviews where I hope that everyone can have a little bit of fun and share some laughs together, network together, and, you know, make a positive impact in each other's lives. So I really appreciate that. So I hope you guys have fun today. I'll be asking a series of questions that may or may not catch you off guard, along with some more wholesome stuff as well. So I'm excited to have Valdias in. If there is anybody in the comments that would like to have certain questions asked, whatever the case may be, go and lay them down there, and I'll throw them in the next one. So thank you so much. Hope you enjoy. So Valdias, we have here on the screen a picture of Tony. The bestest of boys.
The bestest.
So we have this little crossword puzzle that we're going to be doing. It's a crossword, Pepega clap. We're going to have the jigsaw puzzle that we're doing just to have something to do with our hands while we're going.
Okay.
So, Valdias, let's start off with something a little bit smooth. Tell me a little bit about yourself and your story on how you got into content creation. You know, what do you do? Tell the people what you're about.
Wow. Okay. Well, my name is Valdias. My alias is Valdias. My real name is Ryan Flores. I am 21, currently in North Carolina. How I got into content creation is quite interesting. When I was very young, I had a really interesting moment with my mother that just struck me. It's one of those memories when you're so young that you don't remember anything else but like one or two things from the year, maybe.
Yeah.
And yeah, I remember she said like I couldn't get a sucker, and I told her I was gonna call my agent. And
Dude,
she always brought it up like it was like just such a striking moment, and I don't know, I think that like really kickstarted like wanting to do something that I thought people found funny. So you know, going into high school, got involved in the theater program.
Hell yeah.
Did a few musicals, played Thénardier and Les Miserables, and Al Yakim in Oklahoma.
Very nice.
After theater, it was more, I wanted to kind of like branch out. I wasn't super sold on the dancing aspect of musical theater. I'm, you know, a 6'5" individual, and I I look pretty lanky. So
yo, wait,
you know,
wow, you're actually 6'5"?
Yeah, absolutely.
Deadass?
Deadass.
Dude, that's
Truth be told.
That's holy shit.
Not a weird flex. That is not a weird flex.
No, dude, I know, because I'm like 6'3", and I actually like secretly hate it at times. So I can't fucking imagine. Dude, you ever been in the grocery store and someone was like, "Yo, can you reach this for me?"
Yeah. All the time, dude.
All the time. Yeah.
So yeah, I wanted to try new things. Theater was like, it was cool. I learned a lot about myself and about like the art of entertainment, but I think I wanted something more comedy related. Humor was like kind of the gas. I was like, I want to do something that makes people laugh, and it's like you can have comedic roles, but you know, it's not the same as like doing improv. So that's what got me interested in improv. Was it's like you're doing it right off the rip. So I reached out to my guidance counselors and my theater directors, and I started a like improv club my junior or senior year of high school. And that was a really cool experience. I got to, you know, a troupe came from Chicago and coached us for a month, and it was really cool. Like,
damn.
it just
was it short form or long form?
Short form. There's
Okay.
like a bunch of series of
Right.
short form. Yeah, it was super. It was just a really eye-opening experience. And at that time, it was around Overwatch 2016, 2017. So Overwatch had just come out, and I'm a f***ing gamer. I mean, like, look at me. Like, I haven't seen the sun in a year, right? So I just like the games and the theater passion was like really hard to reconcile with because they're both so time-consuming to become experts at.
Yeah.
It's a huge commitment, and to be split was like really hard. So you know, it would be school, you know, 8 to 3, then improv from, you know, 5 to 8, and then streaming from, you know, 8 to 11, or just playing games, you know, even off stream.
Yep.
So I was like, man, I feel like I should do something more efficient here, because like the semester was coming to an end. I had to kind of figure out what was going on. I wasn't gonna go to school for improv or comedy, so I was like, maybe let's like spice it up a little bit. And so that's when I jumped on Twitch. I think early February of 2016 was when I first went live. Just playing Overwatch, you know, just trying to see how the whole thing worked. Yeah, trying to figure the things out. Yeah, and then that's, you know, we're here 5 years later, just still doing the same thing, trying to make this work, you know.
Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, I did a bunch of theater too. I did some musicals. I did Anything Goes. Not sure.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah,
That's a good show.
I did Billy in Anything Goes.
Oh.
Yeah, it was my first major role. It was a lot of fun though. I worked a lot with the choir teacher because I was in beginner. I was coaching in beginner, and then I did advanced choir too, and it was a lot of fun. My theater teacher was freaking out because I didn't sound good enough in her eyes, but then the choir teacher came over and she's like, "Yeah, you're actually doing pretty good about it." So there's a lot of like outside pressures and all these things.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I get that. All right, so you're ordering pizza. Okay. What kind are you copping?
You know, recently I've found out that a Philly cheesesteak pizza is a thing, and it has been blowing my mind. That's all the pizza I've been getting in the past couple months. That's like anytime I get pizza, that's what I'm getting.
Philly cheesesteak pizza?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I feel like I've never been a huge fan of Philly cheesesteak sandwiches, so maybe that's why it's like not. I don't know. Like it's not that I don't like them. It's just that I'm not gonna go and order a Philly cheesesteak sandwich. Like, you know, like you wake up in the morning and like, bro, I'm gonna go buy lunch today. What's the first thing that comes to mind? Philly cheesesteak pizza.
Philly cheesesteak.
That's cap.
That's cap.
What is the funniest thing that's happened to you recently?
Funniest thing that's happened to me recently. Let me flip it to you. Let me flip it to you.
Funniest thing that's happened to me recently?
Yeah, absolutely.
Speaking of Tony, for those who don't know, who is Tony, and how did this whole thing kind of just like blow up as like your sub brand of glory?
Oh, that's interesting. Okay. So I had been living alone for a little bit, and I moved back home with some family. And during that time, my sister had found a guy that she was wanting to like get engaged to, but he lived in Alabama, and I was in Tennessee at the time. So, you know, she's like had this dog with her, but the place that he lived in didn't accept dogs, and they'd been like really close. This is a childhood dog. She is 17 years old.
That's still crazy to me.
Yeah, she's like a little Chihuahua, so I guess they live pretty long. But yeah, she was moving and she was pretty devastated, and she was pretty sick at the time, so she didn't want to like be there with the dog as it like passed away. And it was at a pretty low point in my life. I think there was a lot of stuff going on, just, you know, a lot of like brain fuzz, it felt like, to a degree. You know, when she's moving, I'm like, what are you doing with this dog now that you can't take it with you? And she's like, well, do you want her? Like, do you want to take care of her? You know, because it's like been this dog that's been in the family forever. And I'm like, okay. And this is during this period I hadn't been streaming very much. I had just been kind of like just kind of hanging out, like, you know, doing the work grind and such.
Right. Yeah.
So when I got the dog, you know, I was just taking care of it because I thought it was going to pass away soon. So I just like, you know, gave it a lot of attention, and like I just wanted this dog to be like happy if it was like as sick as my sister had let me like lead me out to believe.
Mm-hmm.
Like, turns out like she's completely fine. Like, she is still here, you know, a year and a half later. And I like during those hard times when you have a dog or just something that like you have to care for, it really motivates you to care for yourself, I think. And like my bond with this dog just like became so strong. And I just adore it. Like, I never understood being a dog or a cat person. because I didn't have like that connection with animals when I was really young. But like I get it now. Like having a dog that you love is like really, really powerful for sure. And yeah, so going to streaming, it's like also something I really care about and put a lot of effort into. Just like taking care of the dog and just kind of the 2 and 2. Like one time I brought my dog on stream and everyone was like, "Oh my god!" And I was like, "Wait, they also
She
think
is
she's
adorable,
cute, bro." Yeah, I was like, "This is amazing!" Like, I would love to have Tony like a part of the streams. Like, I think that people get to enjoy this dog like with me. Like, that's such a cool experience. And that kind of is what kicked it off. And we got Tony Happy done, and the rest is just kind of
history.
History.
Dude, Tony Happy is definitely my. I think I said this before. It's definitely my most used emote outside of my own on Twitch. I'll just go into any channel I want to say hello to. You know, like that kind of awkward phase where you go into a channel and you're lurking, but you don't actually know what to say at first. You know, but then you're like, oh, I don't know if I want to just say hello, right? You know, bro. Easiest clap of my life. Just drop a fucking Tony Happy. Profit.
Does that get reactions from people when you go into their streams?
Oh yeah, they're like, oh, what is this emote? That's kind of nice. And I was like, yep, that's the boy right there. That's the boy.
You're promoing me, House, please.
Yeah, I'm just saying, man.
You're looking out for me, bro. I appreciate it.
Would you rather fight 1 horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses?
Duck? 100 duck-sized horses, 100%.
Okay, you are a smart man. I would not want to fight a gargantuan duck, dude. Dude, can you imagine, dude?
That would be terrifying.
Dude,
yeah.
Normal ducks have 9-inch corkscrew penises, dude. Let alone a fucking horse-sized duck. That's ridiculous, dude. That's fucking.
That's a threat.
Dude, that's that's a threatening aura, dude.
Yeah.
Like, all right. When a hot dog expands, in which direction does it split and why?
Splits. So you're talking about like right, left, north, south?
Yeah. When you heat it up, which way does it split and why?
It splits to the middle because that's where the most of the heat is. No?
That's a good answer.
Does it break? Okay.
That's a good answer.
Is it the wrong one?
There's no right answer.
Is there a wrong one? Okay.
Like, you did good. You could the one of the best hypotheses is that when it splits, it's splitting from the inside outwards, right? Because the heat is. But technically, it's not also true because the heat is from the microwave, essentially congruing from the outside in. Because it cooks slower on the inside.
Wait, so how does that work then?
I couldn't tell you.
Does no one know?
No,
does
I
no
don't
one
know
how that works.
I don't
wow. Okay, we are not knowers.
We're not.
This is sad, bro.
Man's so hot he keeps his spices in Hot Wheel holders.
It's something subtle, bro.
What was the last gift you gave to someone?
The last gift I gave to somebody, I think I ordered food for a friend on DoorDash.
Dude, that's good.
I think that is the last gift, or a game on Steam. It's one of the two. What about you?
See, whenever someone asks me something like this, my brain just defaults to the gift my mom gave me a while ago, which was a gag gift, but she gave me a fucking cock strap. Actually, let me find it real quick.
Yeah, that's to say.
I kept it just for the memes because it's hilarious.
Yeah.
But bro, I had to hide it from the girl I had over recently because I didn't want her to see this shit. Because then she's gonna be like, "Oh, you have to put that on," and I'm like, "No."
Yeah, you're like you're not trying to sell yourself.
Yeah, this is what it was.
Oh wow.
It's the full-on banana net, dude.
Did you ask her what the thought behind the gift was? Or did you just like say thank you and
It was like a targeted white elephant. You ever heard of that?
No, I've not.
A white elephant is when a group of people put in a bunch of gag gifts and then you open them at random.
Oh, okay.
But that one it wasn't like a full white elephant. It was that one was designed specifically for me. I don't know. My mom's always called me a loner, so I think she was trying to get me to just kind of gas in the banana net. I don't know.
Oh, it's getting creative. I guess. Yeah.
What's the worst dating advice someone of the opposite sex has ever given you?
Act disinterested. Like the play hard to get trope.
Oh my god.
Cashed. That is not real advice, bro.
No, don't.
It's not real.
That
like
is
if
terrible.
you are younger and like your dating experience, has not like started yet, and you're like, it's something that you think about often or kind of contemplate on, like, hear me out, dude. Playing hard to get, it just like it's a game. I think that sometimes it can be unwinnable, and like it's also just not an effective strategy. If you care about somebody, you think they're interesting, you should follow that dude and like say it with your chest. Yeah,
Absolutely.
That's
Speaking
that's my flip.
facts, who would you say is your primary inspiration for streaming?
Initially, like before the Ice Poseidon fall, the IRL content that he was doing was so like, it's kind of like what unlocked it in my mind. When you have these like really big realizations on like maybe how feasible things are that maybe you thought were like not very feasible in the past. When I saw Ice Poseidon IRL streaming and just like going out and having a great time, like before it had kind of gone down the hill into like degenerate, like what he's notorious for now.
Yeah.
That really inspired me. I just watched that dude, and he was so similar in the way that his like mannerisms were, and like how he like couldn't focus on things, and I struggled with a lot of the same things. So it's like I saw a bit of myself in somebody that was successful in streaming. I think that was like the inspiration initially to like press the go live button for the first time. Looked like he was having a good time, so I was like, I want to do that.
Very nice.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's important for us to have inspiration, man. I mean,
what about you?
Wherever we come from. So my first inspiration actually came from a streamer named Life of Laughs. I don't actually know if she still streams or not. I hope she does. So that's actually why my name was House of Creation before it was House Excel. Because, I was looking for a name that was kind of unique. At the time, I was watching a lot of Life for Laughs, but she was somebody who like was very, very kind to many, many people. And her stream was kind of blowing up, but I had watched her before she blew up. And I asked her a lot of stuff about like, I'm sure if you asked her now if she still streams, she wouldn't. I don't think she would remember me. This was many years ago. She was just incredibly nice and always encouraged people to do things, because something that I've always liked to tell people personally is that the hardest part about doing anything is starting it. So
that's the truth, bro.
Yeah, it's mad truth. Yeah. So like, I was just one day, it's like, I'm just gonna be playing this fighting game. I think it was Rivals of Aether, and I just started streaming, and I just started meeting fascinating and amazing people, and it was amazing. Now, this was back in the days when on Twitch you had to apply to get affiliate. It wasn't like an automatic program thing anymore.
I remember that, dude.
Yeah.
I remember
so
that.
I was like trying to get affiliate. It was nice, and it was fun. It was a lot of fun, and yeah, it really was badass. And I do thank her for like immensely for a lot of the things that I've achieved in my life and where I am now. Because I don't know, if I had never started streaming, honestly, I have no idea where I would be, what I'd be doing, how I'd be feeling, if I'd be alive. Like, I mean, not to sound like over dramatic, but for real,
Yeah, no.
Some of the people I've met, just amazing. So I hope I get to talk to her someday again.
I think that'd be the craziest reunion.
I
If,
think
like you
it'd be
actually
dope.
get that opportunity, bro, that'd be crazy.
Oh, dude, for
I
sure.
would-
For sure.
Coming of age story.
If you were a Microsoft Office program, which one would you be?
Okay, I thought you were saying like Microsoft program. I was like, ooh, I'm about to spaz, but
What have you
Microsoft
would answer
Office.
if you're gonna say that?
I was gonna say Windows Movie Maker, but like that's not an Office. As far as Office, probably PowerPoint. I think PowerPoint is just like what I
PowerPoint?
know the most, and it's kind of a vibe. Like
That's what you'd
you'd
be?
be any age and like get do well with PowerPoint.
Yeah, I think I'd definitely be Paint.
Really?
Yeah,
Is that a part of Office, or is that just like Microsoft?
I think it's
Overall.
a part of Office, isn't it?
Oh no, it is. Yeah, it's like Paint 3D, right? Or
Yeah,
something
yeah,
like
Paint
that?
3D.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just like, it's always there. And then when you open it, you get disappointed about yourself because you suck at drawing.
That's facts, bro.
So
Can you draw?
I used to.
Are you like, being humble right now, and you're like, it's bad, but it's actually like gas?
It was kind of gas when I back when I used to, but now I've lost all my inspiration for it, and I just haven't done it at all. You want to see a picture I drew last night when I was drunk streaming?
Absolutely, dude.
How do
I'm ready, dude.
Can I share my screen? This is
You are an artist. Wait, Did you copy? Did you draw the guy, the Chad guy?
No. It's just a meme format. I didn't.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're really an artist.
Thank you.
This might need to be framed.
Yeah.
Have you printed?
No, I mean I couldn't print it and sell it because it has ball and cock on it. But like, you know, you think I should frame it and put it on my wall right next to the?
I was about to say.
Put it right next to the yep.
Next to the yup, dude. You're literally thinking the same thing as me. That's exactly where my head was at.
I might. All right, Pepsi or Coke?
Coke.
Coke, really?
Absolutely. Pepsi's spicy. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Do you know
Pepsi's
you're
like...
white when you say Pepsi is spicy? Do you like spicy food?
I'm like insanely Hispanic, but I just got unlucky on the gene pool or something, bro.
Dude, I can't handle spice, bro. My roommate and my stepbrother, dude, we went to a burger joint one time, and they had like this crazy like, it's the Omega Burger. You know, it's got like jalapenos on it, and then there's a fucking ghost pepper sauce, and it just advertises itself as this, right? So obviously it attracts masochists, which I am, but not in the spice way. But like we went and sat down at the table, and I just got like a fucking just fucking bacon, just guacamole, just good shit. And then he sits down, he's like, I want the ghost pepper burger, and I'm like, bro, you sure you want to do that? And he's like, yeah. And fast forward a couple of minutes, bro. I'm fucking hot dogging on this burger. I'm chowing down, and he is actually crying. Like, I don't understand. How do people who like spice that much suffer? And it's like, dude, it's like the people who just eat super spicy shit, and they're like, oh my god, oh, so good. And meanwhile, they're like tearing in the eyes and like praying for death. Like, I just don't understand.
I don't get it either, dude.
I don't know. I don't get it. Like, I don't.
If anything's remotely uncomfortable, I'm like, stop. I'm a little wimp, bro.
Dude, it's so funny you say that, dude. I was the Goldilocks child, dude. I wouldn't even eat the oatmeal if it was too hot or too cold, dude. That's
facts, bro.
Dude.
Were you the youngest?
Yeah.
Off question.
It was. Okay, it was of two. I was the youngest. Yeah. By 5 years. Yeah. I mean, I don't know what's worse though. I mean, you have a Goldilocks child, like I just talked about, or my brother who just projectile vomited at like the age of 6. So like, you.
I think the vomit might be a little bit worse. A little bit
worse. Just a little bit, yeah. Are your parents disappointed with your career aspirations?
Half. One is, one isn't. One is inspired, and one is like, what's the opposite of inspired? Whatever the opposite of inspired is, like that.
Demotivated? I don't know.
Yeah, like I guess that's not what I'm looking for.
What are some uses of a stapler with no staples?
These are some really good questions, House. I gotta say, this is making me think. I thought I was gonna be able to do this puzzle, like, chill and just do it. But every time I look at the piece and then I think about the question, I'm battling myself, bro.
Yeah, dude. You got a thonk.
Testing my intelligence.
Man's got a thonk.
I don't know. Scare people? Maybe like going up and like smacking on their arm or something, like haha.
Okay.
Got you.
That's
not
good.
A good application, but it is one.
It's the bazinga of staplers.
Bazinga.
What's your opinion on the Honey Pop games?
Honey Pop games, can you I'm not aware.
You don't know what the Honey Pop games are? All right.
Might give me a little bit of like context.
Sag. It's the games where you go in and it's a dating sim, but for anime like the hentai.
Like the school one. You're like in class and stuff and like.
That's the one.
I've seen a lot of footage. Never played it. Do I have an opinion on it? Can I? If I haven't played it, maybe. It seems interesting. I can't believe a game like that is made. Like a part of me is like, this is real when I see it. But I mean, who knows? It could be a really good experience. I just have not.
I mean, people make Doom.
That is true.
If people make Doom, they can make hentai.
I've been playing Eternal recently.
Oh, dude, that shit is.
Yeah. It's really good.
It hits. It definitely hits. Who is your favorite current content creator?
My content preference hasn't really it's been shifting a lot as I've gotten a little bit older. I think getting into my 20s, I had this like weird phase of watching mini docs or like breakdowns of like a situation, either like politically or like on Twitch, or of like a YouTuber's career or something, or of a situation like not to make it grim, but like maybe like the Boston bombing or something, like breaking down, like it shows like a map and like the timings and like these really, really intricate breakdowns. And it's mostly on YouTube. As far as like content creator, Jake Tran, he's a newer one, but he's a YouTuber. He's phenomenal. His editing and like the amount of attention to detail, dude. Whew.
Jake Tran.
You're looking for like History Channel without each interesting concept being stretched out for 12 seasons. That's the boy to go to.
That's pretty specific.
I mean,
you throwing a jab at a TV show?
I
don't know. Walking Dead comes to mind.
Oh.
You ever watch Game of Thrones?
No. I watched The Witcher multiple times.
Let's go! Dude, that shit so
Witcher's cool,
good, dude. It was so good.
I'm a little bit of a geek about it, but
yeah. You play the games or no? Are you okay? So he's a man culture. I see you.
That is facts. I skimmed through some of the books too.
I haven't read the books, but I don't really have any interest.
It's kind of short stories. You're not missing anything, bro. I just tell people, if you watch the show, you're good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think there is a little bit of a cool feeling though when you watch a show like that that's based off a game or something else.
Yeah.
You have that prior knowledge.
Yeah, it's a cool guy thing.
Yeah, it's like that's a feels good, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Cool guy doing cool guy things. Yeah, like it's like the feeling when you read like a book and then you watch the movie and then you're like, oh yeah, I'm cool. I already did this, and you just know it's coming next.
Yep. Absolutely.
Just fat.
That's
cock.
most like the comic book movies, right? MCU and DC. People are like Star Wars as well.
Oh yeah.
People, like we're doing pretty. I mean, for how complex these questions have been, dude, I think we're doing pretty okay right now. Poggers.
What were your earliest roots formed? Where you found your passion in gaming?
First game ever was Robotech for the original Xbox. It was
original Xbox, dude.
It was a game based off a show. It was before Transformers. It was like before Gundam and Transformers, but it was the first like transforming jet into mech like concept, and it was done. I think it was made in Japan, but my dad had the full set of the show, and it was just so cool seeing the show and to be able to play the game and like live it out. That was the first time I like got engaged into a game. After that, I think my next game was Halo 2. And I don't know if you know the game Gun is a really old game, but it's like a cowboy, and it's like got like I think the cover is all yellow, and it's got like a skull with like a bullet hole through the top of it.
I think I've heard of it.
It was kind of like where Red Dead came from, like Red Dead Revolver era. They were kind of like, it was like a weird Western kick in like original Xbox games at some point during the console's life cycle. A lot of those games really had me in, but I think the big thing, the mega thing, was Halo. Playing that, like seeing my aunt threw like a LAN party, and somebody came on like a Master Chief cosplay.
Holy shit!
At my grandma's house, and I'm like 6, right? 6, 7, 8.
That's badass.
I don't even know. Yeah, I was like, this is cool. It was like her friends, and they had like, you know, there's TVs back then. We all know it's like those big plasma, like
yeah, the big chonky boys.
Yeah, the Chonkertons, dude. And they had like 4 of them, and they like carried these things all the way in, like so much physical effort. I watched. It's because they were so like passionate about the game, dude. Like that was like when it really struck me. Like this is like a thing. I was like, that's really cool.
Screen peeking.
Oh yeah, dude.
Dude, people don't even know what that is anymore. Oh yeah,
dude. They're not even woke.
Yeah, I definitely have a bit of an addictive personality, and so I've like fell in and out of a lot of music genres. Like recently, I was just listening to K-pop, and that's like what I did. I just listen to K-pop like on and off stream. I just listen to K-pop, and it's cool because every time I have like one of these phases, I'll get like some other dude into it. Like recently, I got my homie Blondie into it, and he's digging it. But,
Blondie's cool, dude. I like Blondie.
Yeah, that's a
homie.
Yeah, hell yeah. What are some of your favorite animes that you've watched?
I've only watched 2 ever.
Okay.
Attack on Titan and
Okay.
Sword Art Online.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Well, I mean, listen, I was working at Barnes & Noble. I had a guy that would pre-order mangas like 2 weeks out and come in and get the first edition as soon as he would know when the shipping truck was coming to our store.
Dude, that's commitment. I actually
Who's the
respect that.
I forget the manga. It's the bald guy. He like One Punch Man.
One Punch Man?
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
like we just kept getting all these new issues, and he would just like, I mean, he'd come in and be getting stacks of like 5 different, but the main was always One Punch Man, always, and he was just like so committed, and I was like, I just had a thought to myself like, I should give anime a chance, dude. I have not like ventured out of my own tastes, like maybe I should just like give this a shot and like see if I like it, you know? And
Yeah.
those are the 2 that were recommended to me, by also not very like anime watchers, so. I know it's a crime because I get that same reaction every time I tell people that. They're like, bro.
There's some good ones on my list. I have really popular ones like, JoJo's. You have Cowboy Bebop, My Hero Academia, Full Metal Alchemist, and then like a couple others as well that are like Demon Slayer.
Oh, I capped. I've seen Inuyasha.
Oh, I'm not familiar with that one.
Oh, okay. It was really old. I remember my aunt showed me Halo 2. She used to watch this anime called Inuyasha. And it's like there's like this big wolf, this guy with like this ginormous white fluffy hair, kind of look like a samurai.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, this looks cool. So I watched that. A little bit of Naruto. Up to like season 2, maybe. But I just haven't watched the whole show, so I won't throw that in. Naruto's cool though.
The only thing I was gonna judge you for watching was Boku no Pico.
I don't know what that is.
That's probably better. That's probably for the better. I'm just keep it that way.
Oh, I watched the pilot of My Hero Academia. That was cool.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that.
My roommate loves it.
Yeah. It wasn't a hook enough for me to watch the whole thing because I'm more of like have you seen The Boys on Amazon Prime?
No. I don't watch a lot of TV.
Oh, I'm a TV Andy. Yeah,
I watch Twitch. I don't really watch a whole lot of shows though. I mean, it's true.
Do you get a thing where you watch so much Twitch or other people's channels that sometimes it takes away from your own?
Oh yeah. 100%.
Do you ever get that?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
For sure. Yeah. Like the other night, I discovered this guy's name is Super Taji. Omega Chad. Like, he's like the weightlifting wholesome dude that you'd want to meet in the gym, right?
Giga Chad. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And so I mean, he talked about all kinds of stuff. He talked about like self-motivation, but I met him because he was streaming Rushdown, Total Chad. And what's funny is that Tangerine actually rated me the night I met him. And then
oh wow.
Yeah, and then I rated to Super Taji, and then Mana Play Stuff is now
Mana's a homie too.
Yeah, is now a good friend of Super Taji. So, it's crazy how that works out. But yeah, Taji, good guy. I ended up like just not streaming for a couple hours. Like I was gonna start my stream. Yeah, you know how it feels mad good when you're like, I got a lot of time tonight. I'm gonna cook some dinner. I'm gonna take a shower. Yeah. I'm gonna start my stream early. You do all this stuff, and then you run into something, and you're like, oh shit, it's 11 p.m. I should probably start my stream. Yeah, it was one of those situations where I just like didn't stream because I was watching his stream. It's like, oh, I wish my content was this entertaining. Sad.
Yeah, that's why I watch TV so much. I feel like I have to flip it around. I go in support, but I try not to emulate too much. Because I feel like my identity is not strong on Twitch. I like to be fluid because I'd like to try new things. I'm just like really into trying like different things. So, before it was Valorant, it was League, like TFT, just random Joe Schmo stuff. So, yeah.
Yeah. Tea or coffee?
Tea or coffee? Coffee. Tea if I have an abundance, but if I'm going for like a one-time just caffeine boost,
yeah,
coffee.
I found a couple years ago I can't have caffeine anymore. Yeah, no caffeine for the rest of my life. Supposedly. Chest
that is terrible.
And heart problems. Yeah.
Oh my.
Less chest pain. It's big poggers.
That is facts.
Top 3 fast food tier list. Lay it down.
Oh shit. I'm the one for this, bro. That's all I eat. Fast food. Are we talking is like a place you go in and like take out type of thing? Still fast food. Are we talking major chains only? I'm talking like Five Guys.
Yeah, we'll do major chains.
Okay.
I wouldn't say that saying something unique locally you have is applicable because it needs to be something that everybody has access to, you know?
Yeah, I was about to say like Five Guys, like it's in some areas but not others. Like, I know it's in
You can
Cali,
put Five
but-
Guys on the list.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, obviously, then my number one is Five Guys.
Oh, okay, dude. I'm already heated, dude.
Oh, really?
Keep going.
Okay.
Keep going.
Number two, yeah, I said to say. Number two, probably Taco Bell.
Okay.
And number three, probably Subway.
Ooh.
I'd say.
Ooh.
Just
Okay.
like-
That's the chat
real.
answer. Yeah.
I know they got plastic in the bread or whatever, but like,
Bro,
that shit's
you-
gas. It's so good, bro. I can't stop, bro. I got a problem.
Dude, just the bread is sheesh.
Dude, I got the Italian BMT, lettuce, green pepper.
Oh
black-
my, you're
black
speaking
pepper
my
with
language
Chipotle
right now,
sauce.
dude. Oh my.
Sheesh.
I'm
That
about-
Italian herbs and cheese with the pepper jack.
Oh my.
Sheesh.
I'm about to bust.
Yeah, I already did.
Dude. Five Guys number one is definitely Cap, I think. For one reason, I actually don't like the kind of just messy squashed burgers that they give you, to be honest. But like, I don't. Dude, Five Guys is so expensive,
It is.
and that's
So
why.
we're talking like pure taste of food, or we're talking like, because my whole list would be different if it's not just taste of food.
I
Like,
mean,
but what
I
actually
assume
get-
that the tier list would include like, you know, an economic range, but
Oh, okay. Then McDonald's, Taco Bell, Dunkin' Donuts.
you just put McDonald's first.
Yeah.
All right, interview's over, dude. Like I can't believe you've done this.
That's by what I purchase on a daily basis. Like tier list by like what I actually buy and like consume.
How many
Those
times?
three.
How many times a month do you have McDonald's?
Probably 4.
What do you even get?
Usually like a McChicken.
That's
even
just
get
a
the
chicken
fries.
sandwich.
Yeah, like just a McChicken. Usually like a deluxe McChicken and then a normal McChicken. That's like it's like the usual order.
Bro,
But
I
the
can't-
breakfast there.
I can't fucking tolerate McDonald's, dude. This shit is so bad.
Really?
Yeah.
It's so bad, but it's like once you eat it enough, your brain is just like, this is gas, even though you know it's like some trash.
you just
it's
fool
like-
yourself into thinking it's good.
Yeah, and
I don't
mean,
know.
hey,
Some people really, really like McDonald's. Some people are like, McDonald's is something you get like once every like 3 or 4 months, and then it's good. But like if you get it all the time, it's ass. But I mean that just goes in general. Like that's just the novelty approach.
yeah. I like the price.
But
That's
yeah.
the main thing. It's like $7 to be fully fed for the next 8 hours,
Yeah. For me,
and like it's hard to compete.
dude, I think Panda Express. I'm actually a pretty big Panda.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
I'm a pretty
The
big
honey
pan-
walnut shrimp.
Oh,
dude.
dude. Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, so I'm a pretty big fan of Panda. I think Panda might be my third. And then honestly, I think my second would probably be Taco Bell. I don't know. The thing I like about Taco Bell is that like, yeah, it's pretty bad. You know, it's like in terms of quality, it's not the greatest.
Oh yeah.
But like,
Totally.
I'm a big connoisseur of like the value menu stuff. So like when I usually go to eat out, I'm like buying shit off the value menu, and they have a great value menu. You know,
They do.
you can get a good amount of food for $5 there. You know, like if you go to Carl's Jr. and you want to spend $5, guess what, bitch? You're gonna get a medium fry, and that's it. You know.
Yeah.
But
that's
like
facts.
you know, but like at McDonald's, you can get a drink, some fucking like churro twists, like 2 tacos and a burrito, and fucking nacho sauce for $5, and it's like, all right, profit. You know.
Profit.
But yeah, and then I don't know, like I'm actually one of those dudes that actually really likes Chipotle, but I don't go
Oh.
like hardly ever just because it is so goddamn expensive.
What's your
'Cause
order?
I like to get a burrito with lettuce, cheese, tomatoes, like all the gas in it. I just stuff it up, and then I like to get like, you know, like peppers, all that shit. And then I like to get steak and guac, and it's just like so good, dude.
That's a pretty good order, dude.
Yeah,
I won't lie.
but it costs like $15 for a burrito, a single burrito.
Yeah.
So, you know, because
It
you
is
have like
pretty
the burrito
insane.
itself, which is like $7-8, and then you put all the toppings on top of it, and it's like steak $2, guacamole $1.50. You know, and it just adds up. Bro, you ever try and
Yeah.
fucking Postmate a Chipotle burrito to yourself? That shit's like
I don't use
$25,
Postmates.
dude.
Well, your area is more expensive, right? Cali's a little bit more pricey.
Yeah, probably.
Dude, the prices here for things are pretty cheap here in North Carolina.
Dude,
I won't lie.
I can't. What is something
It's the
you
state
always
taxes and
wanted?
everything.
What is something you always wanted to do but just never started?
That's a really good question, bro.
It's a deep one right there, dude.
Yeah, it's like a really good question. I like that. That's like kind of the gas, bro. Something I wanted to do but never did.
But just never started.
There's a period of time where I wanted to make like game parodies when that was hot. I took vocal lessons in high school and I was like, wait, this is something that I could do. Like I want to start making game music, and I just never did. But something I thought about a lot for sure.
Like on piano and stuff?
Like just plugging a MIDI up to like some music recording software, put a track together, put a little music video together, and like post it on YouTube type of thing.
Oh yeah. What was that one
like
for the fucking Fortnite video? It was Fishy on Me. Is that what it is?
I have no idea.
How many
The Tomato
views?
Town one?
Dude, I don't even know.
He's like,
I used to have a guy who would come through on my stream, and he would literally song request Fishy on Me every time he came in.
I don't know what that means.
Dude, it has
Fishy on Me?
It has 96 million views. It's just a Fishy on
What?
Me fucking Fortnite official music video.
Yeah, I'm not.
Why?
Is it memey? Is it like a meme?
I don't know. I mean, I should know because I listened to it like fucking 30 times.
Yeah, to say.
But every
time.
time I listen to it, I'm just so actively trying to not listen to it that I don't think I ever paid. Like I don't.
Oh yeah, like trying to block it out like actively.
There was this, bro. It's a fucking Vivo song on YouTube.
It's like official. It's kind of
Yes.
like. How does the Vivo work?
I don't even know actually. You like a
Is
certain
that
amount of
like-
views or something? I don't know. Vivo is
Yeah.
like it was like the. I think it fell through because like you see a lot of. I mean, like NF and like a lot of popular artists, like they don't put their shit on Vivo anymore. They just have independent music channels. But I think the reason is because Vivo might be like a contracting thing where they lose money per like view. It might not be. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's just my. But yeah,
It's actually, I didn't even think.
I
about
think
that.
the whole Fishy on Me thing was like there was a fucking war between. I don't know why this ever spawned because it's super toxic. But they called everyone who used a default skin in Fortnite defaults. And then there was two skins that rose up and it was a war. And one was a fish and then one was some other fucking one. And then that's all it was. They would just play like with those costumes on. And then they would just shit on everyone who was using a default one. That's how the whole. So then people started making content on the whole situation. And like songs. And so they made a Fishy on Me, which is the song for the fishies. And all this stuff, and I don't know. Like, dude, you follow GTA?
Right,
You know,
I was
the
gonna
big
say,
thing
green
between the
versus-
green versus blue, right?
Purple Gang, yeah,
Purple
bro.
Gang,
It's
yeah.
Purple Gang. Straight
So
up.
yeah, so it was. I can't believe,
I am a
that
DJ in
shit-
that way, bro.
dude. So it's same shit, just different game.
Okay. That makes a lot more sense. It's unfortunate it's a Vivo song, but like, hey man, people like what they like, I guess.
Yeah, that's true. All right, so you're putting the toilet paper on the fucking rack, little spinny boy, right?
Okay.
Yeah. All right. How do you hang it? How do you hang it on the spinny boy? You hang it so you could pull it down and it goes from the top, or do you pull it from the bottom?
It's like over, like it's like of the top.
My man.
Like pull it down.
That's how it's
and then,
done.
like, and the little like whip to break it, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah. Ooh.
yeah, absolutely. Are you a fold or crumple?
Fold.
I'm a crumple. I
Can't.
just get too scared.
Dude.
I'm like, if this is like folded, like that's just like not enough real estate. Like that, like we're in the danger zone, you know.
I mean.
Are you wet wipe Andy?
What?
Do you use wet wipes?
No.
I don't either,
No.
to be honest.
But I have heard that bidets are like the best shit on the planet.
Yeah, I've heard the same thing.
For anybody who doesn't know, bidets are the toilets that shoot water up on your fucking ass and then it like
Oh,
cleans.
just splash your ass.
It cleans. Yeah, dude. You flick the switch and it's just like splash. You know?
I've never used one, but I've heard tale that
No,
those are pretty
it's like a
gas.
little jet water, dude. I imagine every time I press the button, I'd just be super startled, you know?
Well, you're kind of like expecting a little bit, but I don't know. I've had family that's traveled that said it was really nice.
Yeah, they're big in like European countries, I think. What's the best type of cheese, in your opinion?
Munster.
Monster? Okay, I respect that. For me, it would definitely be like a sharp cheddar, sharp white cheddar. Why? What'd you give me that
I'm a
face
fan-
for?
No, I said that's pretty good too. Sorry,
Oh.
my mic probably didn't pick it up.
Oh,
I
okay.
like sharp white cheddar. That's
Yeah,
it is
yeah.
pretty
Dude,
gas.
sometimes I'll get some meat and some sharp white cheddar, and I'll just gas on it, dude.
Do you buy your meat like and cheese in whole or like the individual sliced packages? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
You work at, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Like
Yeah. I used to buy at Costco the big ass white cheddar blocks because I'd use it for cooking too, and it's you know, for the price, it's more for the price, you know, same
Yeah,
quality
yeah.
too.
Got me thinking about the
But
bag,
I've been
you know?
so fucking busy lately, dude, and my hours have been so fucking shite that like I just been buying the individual slice ones because I mean, bro, like if my stomach is rumbling at 3 a.m, I just ended stream, like I'm not gonna take the time to slice that shit up. Like if I get the brick, I'll just bite into the brick, and that's
facts,
dude,
bro.
and that's just fucking caveman shit. And I'll just buy the slice shit. It's fine.
Yeah,
It's totally fine.
for sure.
In one sentence, how would you sum up the internet?
For some reason, I'm wanting to use like a word.
You can
Like
use a word.
infinite. Yeah, like infinite or something. Yeah, I think infinite.
Infinite. That's a good one.
It's infinite. It's like, yeah, it's infinite in anything, I think, if you use it correctly.
What would be the worst thing for the government to make illegal?
Talking about like realistically or like
Anything.
it's like my okay. Probably fast food.
That would suck.
That'd be devastating, bro. I wouldn't know what to do with myself.
That would suck. Yeah, for me, I think I would definitely say probably cat girls.
Cat girls.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about like the girls that are really into cats.
No.
What are cat girls?
That really just go over your head?
That just shot over my head.
Dude,
It's
Sag.
a moment of silence for me, bro.
All right,
I don't even
dude.
know what you're talking about now.
Alright, Sag, dude.
Cat girls?
Alright. It was a funny joke, but once I explain it, it's not funny anymore.
Oh, okay. I ruined the bit, bro.
Dude, the vid is gone.
My comprehension skills are not.
No,
at
dude,
the highest.
cat girls. You did you not follow those memes recently of all of the fucking? You ever see those memes where it's a big city and there's a big dust cloud like sweeping over it, you know? And then, oh my, all right, never mind. There was this big thing where cat girls were like, you know who, fucking PewDiePie and Course husband. You know?
Yes.
Yeah. There's this.
I know.
Yeah. So cat girls like got suddenly memeing like popular again because they had like this interaction when they were playing Among Us together, and they
With the person's name is Cat Girl?
no. Do you know what a cat girl is,
No.
dude?
That's
you
why I'm
wa-
asking. I was like, what's
do
what's
you-
a cat girl?
Do you watch? Okay, be honest. Do you watch hentai?
No. Never.
Okay, this is probably why you don't know what it is then. So I respect you as an individual. I'll say so. A cat girl is just a busty, attractive girl, except she has fucking cat ears and a tail. It's just a cat girl.
Oh.
That's what it is. That is the basis
I
of what
probably
a
could
cat
have
girl
assumed
is.
that. Yeah, I don't know why I was like making that way more complex in my head. I thought it was about like the crazy cat lady.
No,
I thought you were like going that direction, like very
No.
vanilla.
no.
Well, thank you for explaining it, even though it ruined the joke. I appreciate that.
When did the saying "looks can be deceiving" really end up hitting home for you?
That's looks can be deceiving. Do you have this? Do you have one off the top of your head right now?
For me,
Yeah, that's a hard question.
it is. Recently, I had this customer at work, and he's this huge bodybuilder guy. Looks super threatening, has a really threatening aura. He's got the resting bitch face and everything. You know, one of the nicest guys I met. Just super wholesome. Just asking me how my day's gone.
Yeah.
Like I met him for 3 minutes, and I just want to give him a hug. Type beat.
Yeah.
But then when he hugs me, like I'm actually just like I'm just gonna get juiced because I'm just so small.
He's gonna juice you.
Yeah, dude, I'm gonna get juiced.
Like a little package and it's like house juice. It's like
Yeah, dude.
That's a pretty good mental picture.
Yeah, I just doesn't want to hit home for me most, but that's a good example.
There was a time I got off the interstate, or I was like about to get off the interstate. Tank on E just cuts out, so I start coasting down the exit, like all the way down. You know, kind of like curving around to the stop or the intersection.
Yeah.
And the gas station was like literally like straight. I was like straight to the left and then to the right. So I was like so close, right? She seemed a little bit older, like maybe mid 40s. It's like woman got out of her car and like asked me if I needed help, and like she looked pretty like, you know, like a normal physique, nothing like crazy, you know, like I didn't see like apparent muscle. She was just wearing like normal outfit. I'm like start pushing my car and I can't move it at all, dude. She like gets out and offers to help me, and I'm like yeah, like I appreciate that so much, but I'm thinking that it's probably gonna be the case that we need like, you know, 3, 4, 5 people, because there's just like it's a car, bro, you know, and it's like on this part where when you get off the exit, it's going uphill a little bit, so it's not like you're pushing the momentum. I was like, this is gonna be scuffed, dude. And she just absolutely tanked, like she just all the way to the gas station, bro. It got to the point where she was so much stronger than me that I just got into the front and was doing the wheel, because I was pushing it, bro, and I could feel like me being behind the force. Like I couldn't, like she was so strong, bro. And just looked like she was just so nice, and like never in my life. And I was like, wow, I need to not like be just judging people like that like so quickly, especially when they're trying to help me, dude. Like
she was just jacked as fuck, dude.
She was just, dude, she just had it. Like she was kind of daunting, out of control, dude. It was like sheesh.
What part of your body would you replace with an improved mechanical version?
Talking limbs, right?
Yeah. I mean, anything, really.
Probably my eyes. I think having some like crazy mechanical like eye capability would be like pretty nuts. Just changing like your whole perspective on everything. Sure. Yeah. What about you?
I think most people would suspect that I say the RoboCock, but that's not what I'm gonna say.
You're letting the people down.
I know. No, I would do like a mechanical arm probably, because then I could just have it like shift around to different things. Like, you know how all those things that you wish you had at any moment, but you just don't ever? Well, now you do. Oh,
that's fair. That's fair.
You know what I mean? Just the sheer convenience.
Yeah, facts. I get down with that. Probably, I was gonna say dick too, but like, you know, I felt like it had to be a little bit more.
I mean, you can't beat Thanos cock, so there's no reason like.
Yeah, why even try him, bro?
Why even try? If you had one tip for anybody looking to get into streaming or content creation, what would it be?
Have fun, dude. Like, enjoy your time. Whatever it is, whatever like experience that you have doing it when you first start,
Facts.
Or you're year 2, 3, 4, 5 in, just like have fun with it, you know?
Hell yeah.
It's a safe area to get out of your comfort zone and like express yourself. That's the advice I would give.
That is facts.
That is the truth.
Would you rather have a golden voice or a silver tongue?
Silver tongue.
I think I'd rather have a golden voice.
It's really close for me, but I think silver tongue is just more applicable.
Yeah?
That's the only reason why I choose it. Yeah, for sure. But having a golden voice though, I mean,
I just want to be David Attenborough.
Aren't you already?
I just want to suck off David Attenborough.
Please, David, please.
Please, David.
Hear my call.
What is your favorite music genre?
Hip hop, rap, sure.
Yeah. Okay.
I like that new stuff, 100 Gex, like that type of
100 Kex.
No, it's like that. I don't even know what it's called. It's got a bunch of glitch pop. I think wasn't it actually like called like glitch pop or something? The genre. It's got a bunch of different names right now, but that stuff's interesting. It's like really, really interesting to me. But probably rap. What about you?
Definitely something electronic based, I think. But I've been really into rap recently.
Yeah.
Just to listen.
Is there like a style of rap that you like?
To listen to, yeah, definitely. I really don't like mumble rap. You know, like the rap that's just incredibly it's so like 808 heavy that like just the bass is just so, it's just like bah, you know, and it's just just hits like every few seconds, you know, and then
it's like meant to like not really be listened to, but like listen to.
You know, so the beat's just going like wah, you know, and the dude's just like Norway, best way, Best Buy, fuck your bitch. eat Subway. You know what I mean? It's just
Yo,
like
you're spitting right now, bro.
no, and it's just like I can't listen to that shit, enjoy it. You know what I mean?
I'm a fan of degenerate rap.
It doesn't vibe with me, man. I feel like I like stuff that has like it's just a mad vibe, you know, just real good beat, real good lyrics, just you know, gives you that head bob. That's the kind of shit I really like. That or something that has a good story, you know, something that has like actual meaning. You know, like if I can listen to a song and feel emotionally different at the end, then that's like that's the best in my opinion.
Story rap wasn't anything I was aware of until I listened to Stan, and I was like, this is bonkers. And I listened to Stan by Eminem on like repeat, dude. I was like, this is. I like to listen to like the degenerate, like 808 slapping. I like to listen to like the really like lyrically intensive music as well. I just love pretty much all things rap. For 2 years, I had SoundCloud Go, like Go Plus or whatever, and I didn't use Spotify or Apple Music, and I would just only go through new discoveries for those types of artists. Are you stubborn with your music?
Stubborn? Define stubborn.
Like if it's like not immediately hitting off the rip, like first 10 seconds, like you swapping, or like will you give it a chance to even listen to it all the way through, even though
I'm not too stubborn. The only time I'll not listen all the way through is if it's like blatantly outside of like what I like. If I'm listening to some mumble rap and I'm like a minute or two in and it's just not hitting for me, then I'll stop, you know?
For sure.
But
I don't listen to a lot of electronic music, but every time I'm in your stream, there was always bangers, bro. And I think about listening to more electronic music because I just hear something and I'm like, this is actually slapping right now, bro. And then you usually go, this is banging, or something. You make a comment as well. You're like, this is nice.
Damn.
Because I know that
it bangs.
you got a lot of people that like show you a lot of music. I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's like an open door you have.
It's a very music centered thing. Like once a week, you know, some people were asking because we did this thing a while ago where we just listened to music and then we just like rated it. We just listened to it together and it's like, all right, did that bang? It banged.
That's
and
pretty cool.
Then we just go on to the next one. Yeah, so we just like socially listening to music. You know, people can come in and share the music that they like, and then we just listen to music together.
It's a lot of interaction, dude. You get to know people in that process, you know, about what people like and stuff.
All right, brother. Well, we didn't finish the puzzle.
Yeah, I was about to say, I just got to work it again. But no.
That's all good. That's all good. I hope that this was an enjoyable experience for you. I hope you had fun.
Dude, this is really cool, dude. Thank you. Thank you for inviting me here.
Yeah. Would you be open in the future to collaborating with other creators of a similar vibe?
Oh, absolutely, dude.
Okay.
Hands down.
And in the future, would you be interested in joining a stream team centered around collective community growth and collaboration?
Absolutely, dude. 100%.
Okay.
I'm on a stream team right now that's just like kind of inactive. So, you know, it's like
it seems like that sounds like it is for a lot of people.
Yeah. So if you're on the head of it house, you know me, dude. I'm following.
All right. But anyways, guys, for those of you who made it through to the end, you guys are the best. Thank you so much. Remember that us as creators would literally be nothing without you. Just an ant in the woods trying to lift the cheese of life. That's way too heavy for us. Okay? So remember that. So thank you so much. It was a pleasure having you, Valdias. I hope to see you and do some more collab stuff in the future. It was a lot of fun. And
likewise, brother.
Yeah, guys, make sure to leave a like on the video if you really liked it. And sub for more content. I really appreciate that. All right, boys. This has been House XL. Valdias, the bestest boy. Have a wonderful night. If you guys have any questions or anything you guys want in the future, like I said at the start, go ahead and drop them in the comments and we'll hit them. Or creators that you guys would like to see within the community, let me know. Okay. Take it easy.
Peace.